So I've always had a tradition of dancing on my birthday, and then like literally like performing on stage on my birthday. For some reason, they always just like landed on my birthday. Performances did. And so like when I got later into my 20s, performances weren't happening as much regularly, so I started doing little improv jams with my friends. And since today is, or you know, right now is a socially distanced world that we live in, doing an improv jam at home virtually on the internet. So let's go ahead and get started, because I want to get through this so we can get to the dancing. A little bit of breakdown so that you know what we're going to be doing today. We're going to do a brief little Pilates warm-up, probably going to be about half an hour. Then we're going to start learning the phrase, and then after that, with the phrase, we're going to start playing around with it and improving. So I figured that way, if you're just here for Pilates, you can drop off before we dance. If you just want to learn a dance and dance, you can drop off before we improv, and you can kind of just whenever you want. Both the cats are there. Heck, I'll just take you over there. We're starting standing. That's why I'm doing this. We're starting standing. Cuties, I know. This is like my favorite way that they sleep, when they're both in the tower. It makes me so happy. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, anyway, let's get started. We're gonna do the cardinal phrase all together. So if you've been here before, you know the cardinal phrase. It's also going to be in our phrase later as well, so remember it. We're gonna harken back to it. So go ahead and find yourself standing on a flat piece of floor. Yes, flat floor. Take a moment to feel your whole foot, both feet on the floor. Feel them spread out like they're melting into the floor. Those toes spread like a fan. The bones that lead out to the toes are spreading out, and then that heel is nice and weighted in the back. Feel the weight through that whole ball of the foot, from big toe to little toe, and then also in the heel. And then just feel your spine, your legs grow all the way up out of that. Imagine your head is a balloon floating up toward the sky. So you're standing up nice and tall, and then your tail, your back of your pelvis is just gonna gently melt down back toward those heels. Your shoulders are gonna open up in the front and also melt down back toward those heels. Take a moment to just feel this here. Check in with your body, check in with your spine. Back of the pelvis melting down, chest wide, top of the head floating toward the ceiling, feet fully into the floor. Let's take 2 big deep breaths here. Inhale, feel that breath fill you up all the way through the top of your head. And then exhale, breathe that out. One more time, inhale, feel that breath fill you up, that oxygen flowing through your body, filling up from your toes all the way through your head. And then exhale, let it all out. I closed my eyes, so go ahead and open your eyes in case you closed yours. Meepy, thank you for the birthday wishes. Your voice is so calming. Oh good, that's good to hear. Because when I listen to myself teach in my VODs, I feel like it's not, so that's good to hear. Okay, so if your eyes are closed, go ahead and open them. We're gonna start moving. Just follow along as I talk you through this. So all we're gonna do is inhale, rise up toward the sky. Think of everything rising up on your inhale. Exhale, come through center. Feel everything sinking down toward the ground. And this is up to your interpretation. Feel free to follow along, but mainly just listen to your own body, listen to my words. Come through center, inhale, spread, side, side, send that breath side, side. Exhale, enclose across. Inhale, breathe into that back space. And then exhale, send it all forward. All right, now we're gonna try that. Now we're gonna try that just one side at a time. So I talked you through it, everything all at once. Now we're gonna move. Let's start with our dominant side. Let's start with our dominant side moving first. So whatever your dominant side, I might say right side a few times because that is my dominant side. So on your inhale, let's exhale to prepare. Inhale, feel that right side, the whole right side of your body rising up toward the sky. And then exhale, that whole side comes through center to sink down to the ground. Inhale through center, that whole right side spreads out to the side. And exhale, it encloses across. Inhale, breathing into that back space. And exhale, sending that right side forward, or dominant side. Sorry, one more time on that dominant side. Inhale, breathe up toward the sky. Exhale, sink down to the ground just on that dominant side. Inhale, breathe out to the side. And exhale, enclose across. Bring this into your whole body, your face, your ear, your arm, your leg. Inhale, breathe into that back space. And exhale, send it forward. Let's take our left side or our non-dominant side now. So that right side or that dominant side should feel nice and enlivened. Now we're gonna bring that into the left side. So exhale to prepare. Go ahead and inhale. Rise up toward the sky, that whole non-dominant side. Exhale, sink down to the ground. Inhale, spread out to the side, sending that breath to open the rib cage, the ear out to that side. And exhale, enclose across. Inhale, send that whole left side back. And exhale, send it forward. Come back to center to reset. Last time on this non-dominant side, inhale, breathe up toward the sky. And exhale, sink down toward the ground. Inhale, come through center, spread out to the side on that non-dominant side. And exhale, enclose across. Inhale, retreat with that non-dominant side. Exhale, send it all forward. All right, come back to center. Let's go ahead and take one little cycle of the arms back, reaching those fingertips back, opening the chest, arching the spine, and then dropping those elbows as you come back to standing tall. Now we're taking everything all at once. So everything, both sides are gonna rise and sink and open and close. We're gonna do this 2 times. I encourage you to follow along with your own breath. So if I'm going a little too slow or too fast for you, just listen to your breathing as you rise and sink and spread and enclose, and so on and so forth. Find yourself standing nice and tall. Exhale to prepare. Inhale, breathe up toward the sky, rising up. Everything rises up. And exhale, coming through center, everything sinks down. Again, bring this even into your face. Inhale through center, spread side, side, opening that rib cage, opening those fingertips. And exhale, everything encloses across. Inhale, retreat backward, become aware of your back space. And exhale, send it all forward. Last time, come back to center. Let's inhale, rise up all together. Really think of everything rising up toward the sky. And then exhale, send it all down toward the ground. Inhale, coming through center, spreading side, side. And exhale, enclose across. Inhale, breathe into that back space, send everything back. And finally, exhale, send it all forward out into the world. And now go ahead and, if you haven't already, grab your mat because we're gonna start the Pilates. All right, gonna be kind of fast paced today because like I said, I wanna get through this in the first half hour and we're already 24 minutes in, so. I did start late though, so. All right, go ahead and find yourself on the short edge of your mat. Inhale, reach up toward the sky. Sorry, Sonora, I'm so sorry. Drop your elbows, drop your head. Just roll down your spine, checking in with each inch. Bending those knees as you get to the bottom. Letting your head just drop. Let your head be heavy, let your neck relax. Inhale, stretch those legs. And exhale, bend. Continuing to let your head be heavy as you stretch the legs. And exhale, bend. Last one, inhale, stretch. Now exhale, bend your knees so you can bring your hands onto the floor. You're gonna walk out, trying not to rock side to side. Walk out into that plank. So hands are underneath your shoulders, elbows rotated back. Back of the neck is long and toward the ceiling. Slight lift in that rib cage so you're in one long line from the top of your head out through your heels. Inhale, exhale. Go ahead and bring one knee in and then the other one. Let's go into a little child's pose position here. Take a moment once again to check in with your spine. Like I said, we're gonna go kind of quickly, so we're gonna take one big deep breath to send oxygen into our spine, to invite movement, to invite fluidity, and then exhale to release any tension and any unevenness. Now keep that going forward as you breathe. Invite movement and fluidity into your spine. Exhale to release tension. We're gonna add some movement on. You're gonna inhale, pull your belly button up toward the sky to round your back and pull forward into all fours. Then exhale, arch the spine so that belly button drops, head and tail reach toward the ceiling, and you're gonna glide back into that child's pose, keeping the arch as long as you can. And again, inhale, sending oxygen into that spine, rounding the back to pull forward. And exhale, arch the spine to glide backward. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, belly button pulls you up as you pull forward. Exhale, arch the spine as you pull backward. And last one, inhale, arch the spine, pull forward. Exhale. I said that backward, now we arch and drag backward. Go ahead and rest in that child's pose just for a second while I adjust my camera. While you're here, continue using that big deep inhale to invite movement into your spine, fluidity and oxygen into your spine, and using that exhale to release any tension, unevenness, or unpleasantness that you might find. All right, and go ahead and pull yourself forward from that child's pose into a nice, beautiful all fours position. So your hands are gonna be directly underneath your wrists. Elbows are rotated back. Shoulders are pulled out of the ears. Still thinking of those shoulder blades melting down toward your hips. You're gonna lift your rib cage ever so slightly just to fill that space between your shoulder blades as you keep pulling those shoulders down. And then finally, the back of your neck is nice and long toward the ceiling, so you shouldn't be seeing anything in front of you. You should be seeing the ground. All right, tuck those toes. Sorry. Yeah, okay, tuck your toes. All right, we're gonna inhale once again, come into that cat stretch. Belly button pulls you up toward the ceiling as you round the spine. Exhale, drop that belly button as you arch the spine. Inhale, find that nice strong neutral. Exhale, float the knees off just a couple inches. And inhale, set them back down, still strong in that torso. Exhale, pull that belly button up into a round back. Inhale, arch the spine, drop that belly button. Exhale, find that nice strong neutral. Inhale, float the knees off. And exhale, set them down. I totally forgot to say if you need to do this on your elbows, you can fully do this on your elbows. It's the exact same motion. We're gonna do it 2 more times. Inhale, pull that belly button up as you round the back. Exhale, let that belly button drop as your head and tail reach toward the ceiling. Inhale, find that nice strong neutral. Exhale, float the knees off. And inhale, set them back down. Last one, exhale, belly button pulls you up toward the ceiling. Round that spine. Inhale, drop that belly button, head and tail reach toward the ceiling. Inhale, find that nice strong neutral. And exhale, float those knees off, nice and strong in that upper body. And set those knees back down. Now you're gonna reach your right leg back, tucking those toes. Still strong in that torso. The torso is not gonna move. Now with that right leg back, you're gonna reach the left leg back, tucking those toes. Inhale, nice and strong. Exhale, keep that back of the neck nice and long. Inhale, exhale, one more time. Inhale, and exhale, press that pelvis back into a little downward dog. Go ahead and inhale, reach your right heel through the floor and spread those toes like a fan as you exhale. Other side, inhale, reach that heel through the floor as you spread those toes on your exhale. One more time each side. Inhale, reach that heel. Exhale, spread those toes. Last one, inhale, reach that heel, spread those toes. And go ahead and inhale, stretch both heels. Exhale, bend the knees and walk your feet in toward your hands as best you can. Inhale, exhale, bend those knees, bend, 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 bend until you can sit down on your butt. All right. Find your sits bones, so bend your knees, rock side to side. You feel some bones hitting the ground. You want to be balanced directly on top of those. Rib cage over that, shoulders over your rib cage. Bring your hands, let's have them underneath our knees. Elbows nice and wide, shoulders out of the ears, chest is wide. So what I don't want to see is your shoulders coming forward. See how my chest is no longer wide? You want those shoulders on your back to keep your chest nice and wide through this whole thing. Okay. Inhale here. Exhale, I want you to imagine like we just did, someone's got like a string around your belly button. They're gonna pull that back, but you're gonna stay forward. So notice my shoulders are still over my hips. I'm not pulling my shoulders forward. They're still on my back. They just happen to be over my hips. Inhale, stack back up. Let's do that 3 times all together. Exhale, belly button pulls you back. Inhale, stack back up. Exhale, round that spine. Keep that throat open, by the way. Don't let your head drop. Inhale, stack back up. Last one like this, we're gonna add on. Exhale, belly button pulls you back. Now keeping this nice C curve, you're gonna rock the spine back until your arms straighten, still pulling that belly button back. And inhale, stack all the way back up. All right, 3 of those all together. So exhale, belly button pulls you back into that C curve. Inhale, rock that C curve back till your arms straighten, still pulling that belly button back. And inhale, stack back up. Exhale, belly button pulls you back. Inhale, rock that C curve back. Belly button still pulling back. And inhale, stack back up. Last one, exhale, belly button pulls you back into that C curve. Inhale, rock that C curve back, still pulling that belly button back. So that belly button is pulling the low back closer into the mat. And go ahead and rock back up, straighten your legs. Bring your arms in front of your shoulders. Okay, so I want you to keep your arms directly in front of your shoulders. So your hands are directly in front of your shoulders. They're not opening up. They're not doing anything weird. They're staying in front of your shoulders. And you're sitting up nice and tall. So if you find those sits bones, when you straighten your legs, you rock behind them. I want you to bend your knees ever so slightly so you can stay on top of those sits bones. Arms in front of your shoulders. Okay, let's see. Let's do this one time all together and then we will add on a little note. Inhale, you're sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, rotate your rib cage, rotate your spine to one side. See, keeping those hands in front of your shoulders. You're not coming here. They're in front of your shoulders. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Rotate that rib cage, still nice and tall. And inhale, return to center. Okay, here's what I want you to do. We're gonna actually stay on the same side for 2. What I want you to do is find this side of your rib cage, so this is my left side, and then find the opposite side of your hip. The idea here, what I want you to think about is shortening that distance as you rotate. Use your exhale, think of it like squeezing out a tube of toothpaste. You're squeezing out that air. and then you come back to center. So we're gonna stay on one side so you can keep thinking this side of rib cage, this side of hip, going closer together, and then back to center. So find yourself sitting tall on those sits bones, arms in front of the shoulders. We're gonna do 2 to one side and then switch. We'll find those points and we'll do 2 to the other side. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, rotate that rib cage to that hip. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, rotate, thinking of that tube of toothpaste, squeezing. And inhale, return to center. Okay, now find that other side of your rib cage, other hip. You're thinking of that distance now, closing off as you squeeze that tube of toothpaste. All right, reset. Let's do 2 on that other side. Sitting up nice and tall this whole time. You're not letting yourself round back. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, rotate. Feel that tube of toothpaste squeezing. And inhale, return to center. Exhale, rotate once again. Inhale, return to center. And that was all we were gonna do. We were only gonna do 2. All right, bring those arms forward one more time. Exhale, belly button pulls you back, punch in the gut. You're gonna tuck that tail. Keep going, keep going. Think of that C curve. Think of pulling that belly button back to get your spine to lay down on the mat, 1 vertebrae at a time. Once you get to the bottom, inhale, take a nice little stretch. Exhale, reset, bring those arms up toward the ceiling. Inhale, feel your ribcage slide down to lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Reach through your heels, flex those feet hard as you peel the spine off 1 vertebrae at a time to sit up nice and tall. Let's do 2 more like that all together. Exhale, belly button pulls you back. Tuck that tail. Find that C curve we were practicing just a little bit ago. And once you get to the bottom, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, reset, arms toward the ceiling. Inhale, head, neck, and shoulders peel off. Exhale, reach through those heels to stack up nice and tall. Last one, keep it going. Exhale, belly button pulls you back. Inhale, keep rolling back. 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, reach those arms up toward the sky or toward your ears. Exhale, reset. We're gonna go up 1 more time. Inhale, head, neck, and shoulders. Exhale, peel the spine off 1 vertebrae at a time to sit up nice and tall. Okay, listen closely. Actually, no, don't listen closely. I'm kidding. Listen closely. We're gonna roll back and we're gonna stay there. Exhale, belly button pulls you back. Reach through those heels. Get that belly button to pull the low back down like we did in that C curve. And go ahead and stretch nice and long. We're gonna stay here this time. Go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. Take a quick moment to relax. Bring your right hand onto your shin closer to your ankle. So same arm as leg, closer to your ankle. Bring your left hand, my headbud's falling off, okay. Bring your left hand across on that same shin, so your right shin closer to your knee. Stretch your opposite leg long, so one of your legs doesn't have any hands on it. You're gonna stretch that long. Inhale. Exhale, feel your rib cage slide down to lift your head, neck, and shoulders off. Get those shoulder blades to clear the mat. You're gonna inhale quickly. Exhale, stretch or switch the legs. Inhale quickly, little sniff, and exhale, switch. Inhale, and exhale, switch. Inhale and exhale, switch. Keep that chest lifted. 1 more switch. Now we're gonna add some speed. You're gonna switch and switch. Keep that chest lifted and stable as the legs keep switching. This is 4 and 4, 3 and 3, 2 and 2. Keep breathing. 1 and 1. Go ahead and hug both legs in. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders and just rock that head side to side. All right, don't rock it side to side if you're wearing headphones like mine, because they'll come out. All right, go ahead and keep those knees in toward your chest. Grab onto either your shins or the backs of your thighs, whichever is more readily available to you. What is this? Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Welcome in. So hands either on your shins or the backs of your thighs, whichever is more readily available to you. We're gonna inhale. Exhale, once again, feel that rib cage slide down to lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Shoulder blades are off of the mat. You're gonna inhale, stretch the arms and legs away from you. Arms by the ears, legs on a diagonal. Keep that chest lifted. And exhale, pull it back in. Keep that chest lifted. 3 more. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull. Chest still lifted. Inhale, reach. Keep those shoulder blades off the mat. And exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull. Keep that chest lifted. Last one, reach. And exhale, pull those knees in. Go ahead and lower your head, neck, and shoulders one more time. Keep your knees in toward your chest. Bring those hands down by your side. Shoulders out of the ears. Chest is nice and wide. Go ahead and inhale. Bring your legs up to a tabletop position. Exhale, fold them back in. Feel that deep fold at the hips. Inhale, up just to a tabletop. And exhale, fold. 2 more. Inhale, just to tabletop. Exhale, fold. Don't let your pelvis rock around as we're doing this. Last one up to tabletop. Now you're going to keep it here. Make sure those hips are at 90, those knees are at 90, so your legs are parallel with the ceiling. Keep your feet together. You're going to inhale, open. Exhale, without your pelvis moving, you're going to reach your toes as far as you can. Inhale, lift the legs back up. Exhale, close the knees. We have 3 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach only as far as you can. Keep your pelvis stable. Stay aware of that pelvis. Inhale, lift. And exhale, close. Same as your low back. Pelvis and low back are stable. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. And inhale, close. Last one. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lift. And exhale, close. Go ahead and set one leg down. Pull that other knee in toward your chest. Point that toe nice and hard. Stretch it along stretch it hovering along the floor. So once again, we're gonna stay mindful of our pelvis throughout all of this. The pelvis is not gonna move. The leg's gonna move, but the pelvis is not. We're gonna inhale, pull that knee in toward our chest. Pelvis doesn't move. Exhale, stretch that leg up toward the sky. Pelvis doesn't move. Inhale, flex that foot hard. That one's not hard to not move the pelvis. And inhale, reach that heel again. Pelvis doesn't move. Point the toe. Inhale, pull it in. Pelvis doesn't move. Exhale, stretch it up toward the sky. Pelvis doesn't move. Inhale, flex the foot. And exhale, reach with that heel back down. 3 more. Inhale, pull it in. Keep thinking about that pelvis as you keep moving your leg. Inhale, flex the foot. And exhale, reach with that heel. Inhale, pull in that knee. Exhale, stretch up toward the sky. Inhale, flex the foot. Exhale, reach with that heel. Last one, point the toe, pull it in. Exhale, stretch up toward the sky. Inhale, flex the foot. Exhale, reach with that heel. Now go ahead and point that toe, pull it in, stretch it up toward the sky. Once again, that pelvis is gonna stay nice and stable. We're gonna draw little dinner plate sized circles in the ceiling, starting with inhale across to the opposite leg. Exhale, circle down and around. Leg stays straight, pelvis doesn't move. Exhale, circle down and around. The whole torso, everything except that leg is nice and stable. Last one, inhale, cross. Exhale, circle down and around. Now reverse directions. Inhale, open. Exhale, circle down and around. Inhale, open. Exhale, down and around. Inhale, open. Exhale, down and around. This is your last one. Open. Exhale, circle down and around. Go ahead and hug that knee in toward your chest. Stretch that opposite leg. Inhale, open that knee out to your armpit. Exhale, bring it back to center. Last time, open that knee out to your armpit. Exhale, bring it back to center. Set that foot down. Drag the other one in. Other leg this time. So, again, pelvis nice and stable. Pull that knee in toward your chest. Other leg this time. Point that toe. Go ahead and stretch it, hovering along the floor. Again, pelvis nice and stable. Chest is wide, shoulders out of the ears. Inhale, pull that knee in toward your chest. Exhale, stretch up toward the sky. Inhale, flex the foot. Exhale, reach with that heel. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, flex. And exhale, reach. Inhale, knee. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, flex. And exhale, reach. We have 2 more. Pull that knee in. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, flex. And exhale, reach. Just 1 more. Pull that knee in. Stretch it up toward the sky. Flex that foot, reach it away from you. And then point that toe, pull it in, stretch it up toward the sky. And we've got our little leg circles. Inhale, cross toward the midline. Exhale, circle down and around. Again, only that leg is moving in the hip. It's staying nice and strong. Everything else is stable. Inhale, cross. And exhale, circle. Inhale, cross. And exhale, circle. 2 more, cross. And exhale, circle. Last one, cross. And exhale, circle, reverse directions. Inhale, open. And exhale, circle. Inhale, open. And exhale, circle. 2 more, open. Exhale, circle. Last one, open. Exhale, circle down and around. Pull that knee in toward your chest. Stretch that opposite leg. Inhale, open that knee out to the side. Exhale, pull it back to the midline. 1 more, inhale, open out, knee to armpit. Exhale, back to the midline. Set those feet down. I'm sorry for going so fast, but 1 more exercise because we are running so far behind. So far behind. Thank you for the host, Millie. We're just gonna go straight into 3 super persons. So come onto your stomach, into that kind of shallow X position. Once again, just like we did standing, think of that back of the pelvis melting down toward the heels. Think of those shoulder blades also melting down toward the heels. Belly button up in toward that low back. Armpits open toward the floor. Now I'll go ahead and show this once, and then we'll do it 3 times all together. So you're gonna inhale, think of your spine growing long, your arms and your legs, and you lift up to fly. And exhale, lower back down. Those shoulders stay out of the ears. The back of the pelvis stays reaching down toward those heels. So you're lifting from the backs of your thighs, not from your low back. All right, go ahead and get set up. Let's do 3 all together. Inhale, reach and float. And exhale, lower back down. Inhale, reach and float. Exhale, lower back down. Last one. Inhale, reach. Fly. Exhale, lower back down. Bring those hands underneath your shoulders. Press up into a little quadruped. And go ahead and clear your space. So if you have a mat, go ahead and get rid of it because we're going to start learning the phrase. If you were only going to stick around for the Pilates portion of today's class, I encourage you to get some stretches in. You're done now, just get some stretches in. Okay, we're back. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the music that we're listening to because it can be very hard to learn a dance while music is playing that is not the music you're gonna be dancing to. So let's go ahead and get started. Remember to hydrate. I'm gonna take a quick sip. We're gonna start laying on your back. So lay on your back. And we're starting with the very first count. We're starting in with our cardinal phrase. It's just a different orientation. So this is something I wanted to bring into your mind if you're going to be participating in the improv at the end of class, is that one way to improvise with movement that you've been given is to change its orientation. So at the beginning of class, we did the cardinal phrase while we were standing. So now we're going to do it laying down. And look at that. That's another way we can do this phrase. That's another way we can change this movement so that in the moment of improvising, we can just change it up a little. Okay. So how this is going to go is you're going to inhale. Think of rising up toward the top of your head for 4 counts. Then exhale, you sink down toward your feet. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you inhale, open up, spread across. Exhale, Enclose. And I want you to still think of this being all throughout your body. So your legs, your face. Inhale, you're going to retreat backward. Even though there's a floor there, you're thinking of breathing backward. And then finally on your exhale, you're going to send it all forward, including your legs. All right, so let's do that one more time, and I think we're ready to move on because we know the cardinal phrase at this point.
Yes, we do.
So, yes, we do. So we start on that first count with an inhale, rising up toward the sky, 2, 3, 4, toward the top of your head. Exhale, sinking down to the ground, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, we spread open and across, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, we enclose, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale into that back space, 3, 4. Exhale, grow up toward the sky, 6, 7, 8. So now we're in this position. We move on by melting the side that's closer to the camera. For me, it's the left side. Melting 1, 2, 3, 4. You're on your side. Inhale, you're going to spread out. Think of radiating out like a starfish. Head, tail, arms, and legs. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. You close kind of quickly on 5. You roll onto your back, 6, 7, 8. Feet are planted. All right, so let's go ahead and go over the part that goes after the cardinal phrase. So cardinal phrase, we're stretched up toward the sky. You start melting that left side, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're on your side. Inhale, spreading out like a starfish. 5, wait, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, I lied. So we only have 2 counts to stretch. And then we close, 7, 8. We roll onto our backs, 1, 2. Yeah, okay. So let's move on one more 8 count, and then we're going to try that with the music so I can make sure that the counts are right before we continue going. So we're back, 1, 2. On 3, we close into a little ball. So I want you to think your head and your tail are reaching toward each other, and then your arms and your legs are just coming along for the ride. That's on 2. We drop away from the camera on 3, onto our side. Then this top hand on 4, really fast on 4, this top hand is going to reach as the opposite leg reaches away from you. Okay, so let's go ahead and review that last one more time. Let's do it with the music. I'm going to actually do the whole phrase with the music so that I can remember all the counts correctly. But you are welcome to follow along with me. So that last 8 count, we went 5, 6, 7, 8. We open up 1, we're on our backs by 2. Wait, this can't be right. You know what? I'm just going to do the whole thing with the music. Join with me on that first 8 count for sure. And then we're going to figure out the counts for everything else. I'm so sorry. I swear I remember it. Okay. Let's just try this. You'll get the mood of the music. It's good. It's good for you. Absorb what you can, right? Absorb what you can. Okay. Hang on. It's a little quiet for me. I'm going to restart it because it was quiet for me. Okay. Starting with that cardinal phrase. 5, 6, 7, 8. We rise. And sink. Spread. And enclose. Retreat backward. And advance. 6, 7, 8. We drop. 2, 3, 4, 6. That might be a whole 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On our backs by 8. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 5, 6. I got it now. Okay. No, I'll keep going. I'll show the whole thing. Show the whole thing. Okay, we'll figure this out together. Let's pause the music again. Okay, so the issue was I was counting way too fast. So let's go over that whole beginning together. We do the cardinal phrase. All of that count was right. All of those are 4 counts. This melting is a whole 8 counts. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on our sides by 8. Then we stretch out 1, 2, 3, 4. So a whole 4 counts to stretch. We close on 5, 6 on our backs by 8. So let's go over that one more time. Arms and legs toward the ceiling. We melt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on our sides by 8. We stretch 2, 3, 4, close 5, 6 on our backs by 8. Then we go head, tail together. Arms and legs come along for the ride on 1, 2. We drop on 3, and that top arm reaches on 4, and that's a fast little hit. Let's continue through this 8 count. So now we're going to open up our left side. So this is our left hand reaching. We're going to open our left knee, our left arm. 1, 2, come back. We open up again. 3. Now the right side comes with it. 4. I totally did that wrong. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's that 8 count. All right. Let's rewind back to where we left off at the end of the cardinal phrase. So we finished the cardinal phrase here. Melting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on our sides by 8. We stretch 2, 3, 4, close 5, 6 on our backs by 8. In, close 2, drop 3, hit 4, open 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're here on our sits bones. Okay, let's do another 8 count and then we'll review again. So you're sitting here on your sits bones. We did this in class. You're gonna pull that belly button back to round the spine. 1, 2. You arch the spine on 3. Okay, wait. 7, 8, 1. This might be 1, 2, 3, 4. We arch on 5, 6. Circle that head around to the right. 7. And reach that right hand on 8. Okay. Let's do just that last 8 count. So we came here. Exhale, belly button pulls you back. You round the spine. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, you arch the spine. 7, 8, that head circles off to the right and around forward, and that right hand reaches forward. Let's go back to the end of the cardinal phrase and review it all. We're gonna just keep going back here. So we start melting. I'll count you in. 5, 6, 7, 8. We melt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on your side by 8. We stretch 2, 3, 4, close 5, 6 on your back by 8. We close 2, side 3, hit 4, open 5, 6, open 7, 8, round the spine. 2, 3, 4, arch 5, 6, circle 7, hand on 8. All right. Oh gosh, I missed the name. Thank you for the follow. And my alerts aren't loading, or my mini feed isn't loading. So thank you so much for the follow. I missed your name. Feel free to say hi in the chat so that I can see your name. All right, let's move on. So we just reach that hand forward. You'll have lots of practice with this. Reach that hand forward. Now I want you to think of your tailbone, your tail. Oh, cat, your cat too. Oh, awesome. Okay, hi. Hi, cat. Okay, so you're gonna think of your tail like your tailbone wagging, but then your spine's gonna go along for the ride. So you've got this hand forward. You're gonna reach your tailbone down toward the ground, then your spine's gonna go along for the ride, your head too, and then that arm. We do that twice. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's a little faster. We reach with our tailbone, and this time it pulls us back by 8 into this position. So let's just do that last 8 count again. Then we'll go back to where we left off, where we've been reviewing this whole time. So that hand is forward. That tail pulls you. 1, 2, 3, 4, it pulls again, 5, 6, 7, back on 8. Let's go back to the end of the cardinal phrase. Do it with the counts. You got this. I'm just going to start on 1 because we just start melting on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on your side. By 8, we open. 2, 3, 4, close. 5, 6 on your back. By 8, we close. 2, side 3, hit 4, open 5, 6, open 7, 8, round the spine. 2, 3, 4, arch. 5, 6, head circles on. 8, tail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, tail, and you're back on 8. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. I think we're doing well now. We're pretty close to the end. So, okay, we're like maybe halfway. Okay, so we come back here on 8. We're gonna go 1, 2, back to where we were, but this time on all 4s. 1, 2. Now this doesn't really have counts. I want you to feel this in your body. So feel your head reaching one way, your tail reaching the other. All you're gonna do is reach with your tail, then reach with your head. They're gonna be in a little fight. Reach with your tail, reach with your head. So you do this 2 times, whatever timing works best in your body for an 8 count. And then on 7, you're gonna pick up your right leg to step by 8. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show that with counts. So we're here on 8, even though it doesn't really go with the counts. All right, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you step on 8. So if you step a little early, it's not the end of the world. All right, let's keep pushing. Let's do 1 more 8 count, and then we'll go back and review. So we have our right foot forward. You're gonna tuck that back toe, stretch the legs, and circle the arms. This is 1, 2, don't hit anything. Try to keep your arms straight. 3, 4, you kind of turn. Then on, let's see, where's the best place for you to see this? I'm gonna move the camera. Once again, moving the camera. Sorry. Okay. I need a wider angle lens is what I need. So you come up on 1, 2, you're gonna shift your weight onto that back foot. 3, 4, step, you're gonna do, okay. Let's actually review up until this point, and then I'm gonna teach you this last movement. It's all one movement all together, kind of, until the end. So let's review the whole thing, starting at the end of that cardinal phrase with counts. So come onto your back. All right, reach those arms and legs up toward the sky, and we're gonna start melting on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on your side. By 8, you stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, close. 5, 6, you're on your back. By 8, you close. 1, 2 on your side. 3, hit. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Belly button pulls back. 3, 4, arch the spine. 6, circle the head and reach. Pull with the tail. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're back. By 8, going forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, step on 8, and 1, 2. That's as far as we got. Okay, so that's where we're reviewing. So this next, let's just do the lower body for this next part. So just the lower body, you're here. You're gonna step, kick across, step, kick across, step, kick across, and step, kick across. That's all it is. It's very simple. And you're gonna turn yourself, because you're kind of facing the side, the back here. You're gonna turn yourself as you take each step and kick slowly toward the front. And 4. Okay, so that's the legs. So now let's do the arms. So we're stepping with our right foot and then kicking with our left first. So it's like, this is 4. So it's like 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the arms, hopefully you can see me, is the leg that's going to kick. So it's the left leg that kicks first. You're going to go 1, 2, it goes across. Other side, 3, 4, it goes across. Then both arms are going to open, 5, 6. Then they bend like this and push forward, 7, 8. So let's do that all together. Just the arms. We start on 4, so this is 7, 8. Okay. So just the arms. I'm gonna crouch so you can see my arms. So we're starting with that left hand. We go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. So it goes left hand 6, right hand 8, both hands 2, and push on 4. All right, let's put it all together. So arms and legs. Let's start where we left off. This is 3, 4. We're gonna step on this right foot and then kick with the left. Left arm's gonna circle. We go, this is, I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that one more time all together. Just this last 8 count, and then there's not much longer. So we're here on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We step 1, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So allow your torso to come with that. We learned the arms and legs separately, but allow your torso to flow with it as much as you would like. Okay. I think let's go ahead and push through to the end because we're so close. So let's push through to the end. Then we'll do it all together with counts twice, and then we'll start trying with the music. Okay? Okay. Sounds good to me. I hope it sounds good to you. So let's review where we left off. We got up on 4, and I hope these counts are correct. I so hope these counts are correct. Be prepared for me to change them though. So we came up on 4. We're gonna step 1, oh my gosh, not on 4. I'm gonna count us in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is gonna start the same way. We're gonna step with that right foot and circle the left. 1, but we're gonna do an extra circle and hit that leg to come into a balance. So instead of kicking that leg forward, we step across, we circle the arm, but then we circle it again. It's like the leg's gonna come forward, but then we're like, nope, you're going back, and just come into a flat balance there. If you can't do a balance right now, just go ahead and do the arm circle and set that foot down. It's just as fun, I promise you. Okay, so we left off here. We do the arm circle, we hit that leg, and we balance. Let me go ahead and count that. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that ends the 8 count. Then this leg that's possibly in the air, you're gonna set it down. 1, reach with the right hand. 2, this might be 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're in a really twisted position. You're gonna untwist. Think of stepping across with that back leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Swipe that arm up. 7 and 8. And guess what? We're done. Okay. Let's go over that. Let's go 1 8 count at a time from the ending 8 count. So let's go from that last 8 count we just learned. So cat jam indeed. We did it, right? You all have it? We're done? Okay. So so that last 8 count, we let's see. Let's just start from when we stand up. So we go 1, this is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. We step and kick. 6, 7, 8. Both arms. 2, 3, 4. That left arm circles and hits back. 3, 4. We set back. Wait. Oh my gosh. I'm going to just count, okay? Because my brain needs to figure out the counts. So I'm sorry. I'm not going to interrupt myself. Let's go back to where we stood up. 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're here on 8. We step back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I got it. I'm so sorry. Let's do that one more time where I will talk you through it. So we're on the ground. We're about to stand up. We step here on 8. We press up. 1, 2, shift weight. 3, 4. We step. 5, 6, 7, 8. Both arms. 1, 2, push. 3, 4, 5. Big circle. 6, balance on 8. Set your foot down. 2, reach across. 4, turn back. 6, 7, 8. Okay. So the way that you're coming down to the ground, by the way, this arm is going to reach up. It's going to keep reaching in that direction while you sit on top of this foot. Keep reaching with that head and that arm so that you're not putting too much weight straight down in that leg. And then you lay down. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's just go back to the end of the cardinal phrase. How about that? We'll do that twice, then we'll try it with the music. Okay. So on your back, I'll count you in. Your arms and legs are up toward the sky. 5, 6, 7, 8. We melt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on your side by 8. Stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close. 5, 6 on your back by 8. 1, 2, side. 3, hit. 4, open. 5, close. 6, open. 7, sit. 8, belly button pulls back. 3, 4, arch the spine. 6, circle the head. And 8, spine is a little worm. 2, 3, 4, pull with that tail. 6, and you're back by 8. Go back to all fours. Back, forward. 5, 6, 7, step on 8. Stretch the legs. 2, shift the weight. 4, and we step. 6, 7, 8, both arms. And push. 4, 5, 6, balance by 8. Step down. 2, reach back. 4, uncircle. 6, sit down by 8. Look at us. Look at us. Let me know if you're following along, if you have any questions in the chat. Otherwise, we're going to do that one more time with counts. Then we're going to do the whole thing with music. Let's say 3, 4 times all together. All right. So we just finished that cardinal phrase. We're stretched up toward the sky. I'm going to count you in. 5, 6, 7, 8. We start melting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on your side by 8. I'm going to count faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close. 5, 6 on your back by 8. Close. 2, side, hit. 4, open. 5, close. 6, open. 7 and 8. Round the spine. 2, 3, 4. Arch the spine and circle the head. Tail. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tail reaches and you're back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Step by 8 and stretch. 2, shift the weight. 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Both hands. 2 and push. 4, 5, 6. Balance by 8. Set the foot down. 2, reach the arm back. 4, Turn 5, 6, and 7, 8. Okay. Alrighty, let's do that with the music. So remember, we start with that cardinal phrase, which is inhale up, exhale down, inhale open, exhale close, inhale back, exhale forward. That's where we've been starting with the arms and legs up. So go ahead and lay down on your back. I'm gonna start the music. We're gonna do this 3-4 times. I'm gonna try to talk less each time, but I'm gonna be talking a lot the first time. So let's do this. And again, let me know if you have any questions in the chat. I can repeat things, I can change the camera angle, etc. Let me know. All right, I'm gonna press play. So hopefully you're on your back now. Oh, 1 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, spread. Exhale, in close. Inhale, retreat. And exhale, arms and legs toward the ceiling. We melt 1, 5, 6 on your side by 8 and stretch. Close 5, 6 on your back by 8. Close 1, 2, side 3, hit 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and round the spine. And arch. Head circle by 8. 1, head and tail. 5, 6, pull with that tail and with your head. Rocking back and forth. We step by 8 and stretch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Both arms and push. 5 and balance. Step. Reach. Unwind. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let me know how that went. If you're in the chat, let me know how that went. I'm just gonna reset it though. So type quickly. Because we're gonna go again. We're gonna go again. All right. Actually, you know what? Hydrate. Hydrate. Type questions in chat. And all right, let's do this 3 more times. Less and less break in between so that we can get going. All right, gonna restart the music now. Start laying on your back. Get ready, I'll count you in. 1 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Reach for the sky. We melt. 2, 4, 5, 6 on your side by 8. We spread. 2, 3, 4, and close. On your back by 8. Close 1, 2, side 3, hit 4, open 5, 6, open 7, 8, and round the spine. And arch. And circle the head, head, tail. 5, 6, 7, 8. Lead with the head and the tail and head and tail. Step 8. We stretch. 2, 3, 4. Step. Step. Both arms. Press and circle for that balance. Set the foot down. Reach back. Unwind and reach to lay down. All right. 2 more times. 2 more times. Again, letting me know if there's questions in the chat. Otherwise, stay laying down. We're going to go right back into it. So lay down on your back, get ready to go. I'll count you in once again. I'll try to talk less this time. We're gonna do it 2 times with me talking less. Just breathe, feel it, move. You got this. Oh, I totally didn't count you in. Let's go back, let's go back. I was so focused on breathing. That's what happened. I was breathing. This is 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And we melt on 1. On your side by 8 and stretch. Close 5. On your back by 8. Close 1. On your side. Hit. Open. Open and sit and belly button. Arch the spine. Circle the head. Reach with the tail. Follow with the head. 7, 8, and reach. All 4s. 7 and 8. Stretch the legs. 3, 4, 5. Kick. 7, 8. Both arms. 3, 4. Circle and balance. Set the foot down. Reach back. Unwind. 6, 7, and 8. Okay. Let me see if there are any questions in the chat. Okay, looks like we're doing good. Let's do it one more time. I'm not going to say anything this time. Just dance, just move. And then we're going to do our little bit of improv before we end. Okay. So, lay down on your back. I will count you in. I'm not going to say anything this time. Nothing this time. We're just going to dance. As they say, just dance. I will count you in though. I'll count you in. Okay. 1 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Fabulous job, I'm assuming. All right, so go ahead and take a moment. Take a moment, close your eyes. Take a big deep breath, just process all the movement you've just learned. Open your eyes back up. Okay, gonna do this improv. Few things I like to consider when I start delineating the rules for an improv like this, where we have movement to work with, right? We're using this phrase we just learned to improvise with. So, number 1 that I need you to define for yourself, because I can't see your space, is your space. So first of all, just look around your room, decide, all right, this is the space I'm dancing in, which you might have already done. So figure that out. And now that we're adding an improv, ask yourself, what is available to me to interact with? What am I going to allow myself to interact with? So if you have a couch, are you going to allow yourself to lay down on the couch or to move around on the couch? Yes, no, just questions like that. Are you going to interact with anything? Are you going to pick up a stuffed animal and dance with it, etc.? Things like that. Answer those questions, those space questions for yourself. Second part of space, do you have a front? So I obviously have a front. I have a camera. I have people watching me. But do you want a front? Is your front going to be, you know, where you've been thinking of it this whole time? Or is it going to be in another place? So those are the first two things I want you to ask for yourself. What is the space I'm dancing in? Where is its front? The second thing that I like to consider with improvisation is time, which we're going to be, it's going to be defined by the music we're listening to. So I'm going to put on a song, we're going to improvise. That's the amount of time we're going to use. So that's one you don't need to worry about. The last one is the hardest one. It's the most complicated one, is the movement. So we know the space, we know how much time we're going to be moving, but what movement are we going to use? Number one, we're going to use the movement we just learned. So if you're right now thinking, all right, I've got this movement, I'm ready, I'm done, let's go, press play, I'm going to move, then you're fine. Just do it, whatever. If you're feeling unsure, I'm going to throw out some words, throw out some ideas, try to grab one or two that speaks to you, and then use that for your improvisation. So I made a list of these. So number one, what's the easiest thing? What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of modifying a phrase for improvisation? Speed. You can speed things up, you can slow things down. So maybe you want to do that cardinal phrase super fast in the beginning. That's an improvisational moment for you. That's a choice. Adding pauses. Do you want to focus on adding pauses? Do you want to focus on repeating things? We have a repeating part already. We have all of this, right? Do you want to just do this for however long we're going to be dancing? You can, you know. You can change the order of things. So do you want to start at the end, go back to the beginning? You can do things backwards. You can do things with different body parts. So for example, if we do this, we have our arm and our leg moving. What if you just wanted to do your hip for all of this, you know? Again, I'm throwing these out there just for you to latch on to one or two. Levels and facing. So we already have an example of levels and facing that we messed with in this phrase. Because remember, we did the cardinal phrase at the beginning. We were facing forward. We were standing up. And then we came down onto the ground. And now we're laying down, doing the exact same thing, facing up and laying down on the ground. So we changed the level by coming down to the ground. We changed the facing by facing the ceiling. So those are just a few things for you to consider. Latch onto one or two of them, think about them, process them right now, and decide how you're going to start. Are you going to start the phrase the exact same way we did? Are you going to start laying down? Are you going to start standing up? Are you going to start on your stomach? And yeah, let's go ahead and let's try it. Let's take one big deep breath, think about all those things: repetition, time, dynamics, speed. I said repetition already, levels, facing, all of that. Big deep breath. Exhale, let it out. Okay, you have your space around you. You have your phrase, you have your movements. Of course, bring in whatever you want. I'm not there to watch you and say, hey, that wasn't in the phrase. Do whatever you want. I don't really care. Just have fun. That's the point. So I'm actually, for this first round, we're going to do a few rounds of this. So if you want to, like, if you start with repetition, just think about repetition this round. Maybe next time you'll layer on pausing. Maybe you'll layer on using a different body part. For this first round, we're going to do the song that we learned the phrase to. So it's familiar. Hopefully it'll help you remember the phrase. Then we're going to do 2-3 more rounds where we're going to do a random song from this playlist. So, all right, any questions in the chat, let me know. I'm here to answer them. I'm here for you. But the point is to dance, to have fun. And if you just want to do the phrase over and over again, you can just do the phrase over and over again. Again, I don't care. Have fun. Okay. hydrate, remember to hydrate. Let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, choose where you're going to start. So if you're gonna start on the ground like we did, start there. If you're gonna start like this, start there. And I'm gonna just press the music. I'm not gonna count you in, okay? Be ready, I'm not gonna count you in because you're starting when you start. If you sit here for the whole duration of the song, that's improvisation, baby, you got it. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna press play. We're gonna dance together. It's gonna be fun. Okay. I keep saying it's gonna be fun, and that makes me nervous that it's not going to be fun, but please have fun, please. Okay. Oh, wait, shoot. Okay. I'm pressing play, so get into your starting position, whatever that may be. I'm just gonna start here because it's where I'm sitting. Why not? Letting my space define my starting position. That's what I'm gonna do. So get ready. I'm pressing play in 3, 2, and 1. I've been improvising this whole time. Yes, koala butts. And the music ended, so find an end. Okay. So, hopefully that was fun. Let me pause this. Did you just clap? Yeah. All right, let's do 2 more songs. That was kind of a long one. I will promise you that Harris Heller songs tend to be 2 to 3 minutes long. So that was awesome. Thank you. All right. So once again, if you were unsure of what to do and maybe just chose to watch me for that first one, you'll notice, like you probably saw in there, oh, that's from the phrase. But a lot of it was not necessarily recognizable, but in my mind where it was in the spirit of a lot of movements from the phrase. So feel free to work that way. I gave you all those ideas just so you have something to work with. If you're just like, it has the same vibe as this first move, it has the same vibe as this move, that works too. That totally works. You deserve all the claps. Thank you, Onyx. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and choose another song. I'll choose a song from a different Stream Beats album. Okay, so let's go with, oh, I like this one. I like this album. Okay, let's go with, this one is exactly 2 minutes long. I don't know what it sounds like, but I'm just gonna press play. So go ahead, and I encourage you this time, choose a different starting spot, choose a different starting position. I'm gonna try to too, even though obviously I'm still facing my computer. Think once again, you have your space delineated, you've moved in it now, so you're a little more familiar with it. Think of anything that maybe you did last time that you want to explore a little more. Maybe something you did last time that you were like, I don't want to do that ever again. Learn from it, think with your body, think with your movement. Let's go. I'm pressing play in 3, 2, and 1. And the music ended, so go ahead and find a close. And again, the music doesn't have to define your movement, so it's just background noise. Once it ends, you don't have to end on a beat. It's just letting you know, hey, we're gonna end soon. Go ahead and find your way there. All right, so I like how she got cats for the stream aesthetic. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Strong branding, you can't go wrong with cats. Cats and koala buttocks are pretty big right now. I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, this is gonna be our last round of improvisation. So once again, take a moment. You've improv twice now. Reflect on, once again, what you liked, what you want to explore a little more, what you want to avoid this time. And I know personally, I'm like, I need to stay off the floor. I want to dance up more. And then I'm like, well, you can't see me when I do that. So but just even little things like that. Reflect once again on the original phrase. If there's anything maybe you're like, oh, I totally haven't thought about that since we last did it. Feel free to bring that in now. Let's go ahead and choose another song, choose another starting position. I'm gonna choose another one that's about 2 minutes long, so about the length of that last one. Don't forget to hydrate. I'm gonna hydrate. And if you ever feel lost, this is why I like teaching a phrase before improvising, especially with people who I don't know their experience with improvisation. If you ever get lost, just come back to that phrase. It's totally fine if you just like halfway through start like, I'm just gonna do the phrase literally with the counts, and just let your body, again, think with your body. Try not to think with your mind, try to think with your body. So if you start going into that phrase, something might come out of it that you didn't realize, oh, that was gonna come out of it. Okay. Let's see. We listened to a song off of each of my favorite Stream Beats albums. Let's go ahead and do this album, which I also like, let's be real. Oh, I like the name of this one. I don't know what this sounds like. The song is called Not Enough Movement though. So I'm gonna use that title as an invitation to remind you of the importance of pauses. Because I just realized in both my improvisations I was moving, and that can get really boring to watch. So I need to remember pauses. We're gonna do the opposite of what this phrase or this name of the song is, Not Enough Movement. We're gonna invite some stillness because it's important. Okay. So go ahead and find your new and final starting position. Get ready to start moving. Take a big deep breath, inhale. Exhale. I'm gonna press play in 3, 2, and 1. Start down here. And that was the end of the music, so go ahead and find your ending. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's do a little stretchy flow to end this class. Sit up nice and tall on those sits bones. Feet flexed, legs long in front of you. Bring those hands onto the floor on either side of your hips. Shoulders are out of the ears though. Top of the head floating up toward the ceiling. Exhale. Inhale, start rounding that spine forward as you slide those arms forward. Exhale, reach those arms and sweep up to seated nice and tall as you drag those feet in, soles of the feet together. Inhale, reach up and over, bring that right hand down. Exhale, start to round the spine as you sweep across, drop the head in the middle. Inhale, open up to the other side. Exhale, stack back up. Inhale, sweep the arms back, reaching back with those fingertips, opening the chest toward the sky as you press the feet forward. And exhale, bring them back down by your sides. Let's do that 3 more times, alternating sides. Inhale, round that spine forward as you slide those arms forward. Exhale, reach the arms up toward the sky, sweep up to seated nice and tall as you drag those feet in. Inhale, reach up and over to that left side this time, breathing into that open side of the rib cage. And exhale, round the spine, sweep across, drop that head, release those neck muscles. Inhale, open up to the other side. Exhale, stack up nice and tall. Inhale, sweep those arms back as you press the feet forward. Arch that spine, sternum toward the ceiling. And exhale, open those arms back out to the side. Let's do this one more time, each side. Flow with your breath, listen to your breath. Keep on moving. You don't have to follow along with me perfectly. Listen to your breath. Inhale, round the spine forward, slide those arms forward. Exhale, reach the top of the head, reach the fingertips up toward the sky, drag those feet in. Inhale, reach up and over to the right side. Exhale, sweep across, rounding the spine, dropping the head. Inhale, open up to the other side. Exhale, stack up nice and tall. Inhale, arch the spine, reach back as you press those feet forward. And exhale, open up to seated nice and tall. Last time, inhale, round the spine forward. Slide those arms. Exhale, sweep up to seated nice and tall. Drag those feet in. Inhale, reach up and over to that left side. And exhale, sweep across, dropping the head. Open up, inhale, other side. Exhale, stack up nice and tall. Inhale, this time just open the hands out to the side. Bring those arms up toward the ceiling. Exhale, bring those hands down by your chest. My face is itchy. Take that opportunity, scratch your face. Inhale, press those palms back up. Take a moment to breathe out anything you don't need right now. Any tension, any thoughts, any negative self-talk, get that away from you. Turn your palms away. Exhale, press it away from you. You don't need it. Inhale one last time. Bring those palms up together, breathe in all that goodness. Take a moment to be proud of yourself for being here today. Take a moment to think of one thing, no matter how big or small, that you love about yourself. And exhale, bring that in toward your chest. Carry it with you throughout the rest of your week. Thanks everyone. Yes, thank you everyone for hanging out, whether you moved or not. I'm proud of you for being here. I'm happy you're here. I appreciate you so much.